everybody, and welcome to episode 112 of the Let's Play world. I've got a lot of stuff I want to cover today. We're going to start off by taking a look at the map and some of the exploration we did last episode. I want to go over some plans for some future builds. I want to complete another subway station today, and I think I want to finish the zoo. But first I want to start off over in our wall of tasks, and you can see I rearranged things a little bit, mainly because I got a bunch of new suggestions and I wanted to organize this a little bit. So just to review, my plans were to finish the zoo, finish the city, and then move on to build a new base. And that is still the plan, but I got a bunch of suggestions for things to add to the city. So to go over them real quick, I got a suggestion from two people about a musical build. Leviticus Plays suggested I do something like Etho did, and he showed me a video of this sort of random music maker. It was real cool. And then the Blaine Train recommended I build like a music venue in the city. And I think we could combine those two things into a cool little musical build. We've still got the subway system we're working on. Blaine Train also suggested a stadium, which I think would be a really cool addition to the city. I still want to build one more really big skyscraper. I don't know if you've ever seen the Salesforce building. I'll put a picture of it on the screen so you can see it. It's real shiny, and I'm not sure exactly how to do that in Minecraft. It's also kind of weirdly curved on the edges. You know, it's not perfectly round and it's not perfectly square. And so it's going to be a tricky build. So still thinking about that one. Leviticus Plays also suggested a blimp so that we could skydive into the city. I think that would be a fantastic build. And then Mike H suggested a casino. And I don't think we need to build a giant casino because basically it's just me. But I think we could build a gambling machine that would be really, really fun. And while I'm talking about viewers, I just wanted to take a minute and say hello to all the new subscribers and the people who've joined me over in the Discord. Really glad to have you. So on this wall, I've got the city, I've got the zoo. On this wall, I've got kind of some different builds that we will do between the city and our next base. And then over here, I'm collecting ideas that will be squarely involved in the new base. So goat horns, bamboo farm, and finishing the lodge. Once we get up to where we're going to build our new base, these things will happen up there. But we've still got a ton of work before we get up there. And just to remind you, if we come over here and look at the map, you can see it's getting real big, real wide. Last episode, we found a mushroom, and this is how far I had to go to find a mushroom island. And you can see it's a gigantic mushroom island that we found. But it more than doubled all of this here that we have been exploring over the last 100 or so episodes. So we've got a lot more world to explore in the future. But as I was saying, we're down here in the base, and once we get the city and the zoo done, we're going to move up to the spawn chunks and the monument, finish a couple builds there. Then we're going to move up to the mesa. I've got one build in mind to do there, and then we're going to move up here to this green space, and I think this here is where Base 2.0 is going to happen. Last episode, we built a subway station over by the monument, and I think that part of the city is going to be kind of our entertainment district. That's probably where the music venue and the casino will end up. Kind of show you, the subway station is right there, that little gray splotch there, and we have our conservatory of flowers. This little build here is our information booth, and right down here, I think, is where a lot of these sorts of entertainment builds are going to be on their way down to the monument. Today, I want to build another subway station. So we connected our monument line all the way over to our East Village stop. And I think that's the one we're going to work on today. Last episode, we built a subway line that went all the way from the monument stop out here. And today we're going to build this East Village stop. Time for the big reveal. So we've got this nice kind of tiled white entryway here that comes down to a very New York style subway. So here you can see we've got the green line that goes out to the West Village, and on this side we've got the blue line that goes out to the Monument. Just like the other station, both of these are the end of the line, so we don't have to worry about stopping and restarting the minecart. Other stations, we're going to figure that out, but these ones are just kind of end of the line, super simple. I did kind of a white tile on the wall, black tile down below. You have your yellow so you don't walk onto the track, kind of orange, old painted posts, the fluorescent lights up above. Very New York feeling, very utilitarian, and I think it looks really good. Last episode, I did the rail line that went out to the Monument, and between episodes, I went ahead and laid down the rails that go out to our West Village. So if we hop in the minecart, push the button, off we go. And I did exactly the same thing. Slabs, periodic frog lights, powered rails about every 12 blocks. Left a lot of the raw blocks in the wall. A little bit of tunnels every once in a while that we're going to run into, which is kind of fun. And then here is our East Village stop. And again, haven't done any work here, but you can see this one is actually going to continue on. So we'll need to come up with a simple little system to stop and restart the cart. This one, on the other hand, is an end of the line, and this one goes to our downtown stop. But we'll do this in a future episode. The next thing on our agenda is to head over to the zoo. And while we're flying over there, I just wanted to remind everybody that I'm giving some stuff away over on the Discord channel. I've come up with some pretty fun Todd 13 merchandise. And so if you go over there, there's just a button to push to enter the giveaway, and you can get some free stuff. Over here at the zoo, we just have a couple of mobs left, really. Here in our little jungle area, we need to get some birds in here. And then down here, I did a little bit of an adjustment, actually. I built this little wall so that our pigman can be over here kind of lava-free, and then a big lava pool over here so we can get a strider. Now, there are other nether mobs, like your Zoglin and your Ghast, but those are hostile mobs, and we're going to do a separate hostile mob area. The birds should be relatively easy. Right over here, we have a jungle. And if we do some poking around, I should be able to find a parrot or two. So let's see what we can find here. Oh boy. Well, I've been wandering through the jungle for the whole day, and I haven't seen a bird yet. And now the sun's gone down, and it is a little sketchy in the jungle at night. I seem to have found a jungle temple. There's a parrot. I can never remember how this puzzle works. Flip some of them, or here we go. Okay, sun seems to be coming up, so let's venture back out. Hopefully we don't run into many skeletons or creepers that are hiding. Hear him, there he is. Hello, bird. All right. Okay, let's see if I can get these guys in here. There we go. Now, as for catching a strider, we found a saddle in that jungle temple. Let's see here. A warped fungus. And let's see if I have any fishing poles laying around. Ew. Should be able to craft fishing pole and the... There it is. That. Warped fungus on a stick. Hopefully that'll make it easier to catch a strider. Now, one thing that is tricky is our nether portals are pretty high up. So like if we run down here where we can actually see some lava, it's a little bit of a ways down. Now I bet you there's going to be striders down there. Yep, there's some. We got to figure out how to get them all the way back up here. Wonder if I could just tunnel down a little bit and then make like a staircase or something. Oh boy. All right, first thing first, let's build a little bit of a staircase here. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of swimming in the lava. And we're going to see if we can figure out a way to get one of these guys up here. Oh, here goes nothing. All right, this might work. Aha! I've done it. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Naturally occurring strider with a rider. That's very cool. There we go. And now that we've got the strider and we've got the birds, that's basically the whole zoo. The only thing we're missing is some variants. So, I don't have a brown mushroom. I've got the donkey, but I don't have a mule. Some things like that. So, pretty cool. Pretty great. Really happy with these little exhibits. Eventually we'll add camels. I suspect we'll have to make maybe a desert area. And then the sniffer is sort of a weird mob. It is a little bit fantastical, but it might deserve its own space as well. We'll kind of figure that out as they show up in the game. We eventually need to build a bridge here, and then out here is where we're going to do our hostile mob pavilion. And I suppose that means we can take Nether and Jungle off the wall of tasks. Next episode, we'll do another subway station, and maybe we'll get to work on either the casino or the music venue. It's been a while since I've done like a big redstone project, and they both sound pretty fun. We really just have this one little section here left to do. So, the Salesforce building, a stadium, a music venue, and a casino, that might finish off our city project. And I think that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.